Hello viewers, welcome to RK Keynotes. In the previous video, we have seen a Java practical problem on electricity bill calculation using a scanner to accept input from user, and we have used a nested if conditional statement. Alright, so hope you understood that, and in today's video we will talk about converters. We are going to use different types of converters like time conversion, distance converter, and currency converter. So before getting into the video, if you have not subscribed yet, do subscribe my YouTube channel RK Keynotes to get more updates, and also you can follow my blogspot and Instagram ID as well. So let's get into the video. So the problem here is we need to implement a converter for currency. That is, we are going to convert dollar to Indian rupee, that is Indian national rupee, and euro to INR, N to INR, and vice versa. And for distance, we are going to convert meter to kilometer, miles to kilometer, and vice versa. And the third converter is about time. So we are going to convert hours to minutes, seconds to minutes, and vice versa. So we're going to use packages here. So here we are going to implement a concept called package. And the points which you want to understand from this particular exercise number 2 is that you need to know how to create a package and how to import a package in another folder, and constructor concepts as well. And we're gonna use nested switch in this, and we're gonna use do while loop also. So let's flip to NetBeans to understand this problem for practical implementation. First, let me explain the folders which I have created here. If you see this, yeah, so this is exercise number 2, and this is a folder, right? And I have got, we are going to implement 3 different converters. One is currency, distance, and time. You see this, I have saved these 3 converters in different files in the name currency converter.java, distance converter.java, and time converter.java. So let's explore this currency converter first. So you see this, as I said that it is in the folder exercise number 2, so the package name is package ex2, right? So this is clear. So we have created a package. Now we need to import this package in in another folder, from another folder. So that we will see later. First, let's explore all these things. So in this currency converter, as given in the problem, we need to convert dollar to INR, and yeah, over here you see this, I have kept this class public, and the class name is currency converter. I have got a variable that is in the name ER, that is equal to 0, so which means that I'm gonna we need exchange rate, right? If you want to convert Indian money to USD or euros, so we need to know the exact the currency, I mean what is the exact USD exchange rate for today. So that is what exchange rate is. So based on the exchange rate, if it is 70 rupees, so we are going to divide or multiply by 70 based on the conversion, okay? And over here, this is, well, about this constructor, right? So this is a constructor with a single parameter. All right, so which means that I'm going to pass this value into this constructor so that I can calculate based on this exchange rate. So over here you see this, I have got a method with a parameter again, so that is dollar to INR. So initially I have given I have assigned INR to 0. So you see this, so if you want to convert dollars to INR, you need to multiply dollars with exchange rate, and I'm going to return this INR, and the same thing. So the program looks a bit lengthy, but the concept is very simple. You just want to understand, if you want to convert INR to dollar, then we need to divide by this exchange rate, and if you are converting dollar to INR, you need to simply multiply. So, and because our INR value is less than dollars, right? So that is why. And over here, euro to INR, and I'm gonna pass this euros, and again I'm gonna multiply with this exchange rate. If you want to convert vice versa, then you just divide it. Same thing goes to N to INR. I'm gonna take this parameter, that is N's, and so that the N value will get passed, and then you can multiply with this exchange rate so that it will return INR. So So the same thing goes here, you are multiplying and you are dividing, so you can copy paste and you can do it in an easy way, all these things I'm talking about. Okay, so now this converter, currency converter is done. So the main thing is you need to know the exchange rate. For that I have created a constructor, so based on the exchange rate I'm going to convert all these things, right? So you just want to understand until this. So once you've done this, you just copy paste these things and you can multiply and divide with different, whatever it is, euro or currency, I mean yen. Okay, so hope you understood this. So next, so I have saved this file into this class name, that is currency converter.java. Hope this is clear. Now we'll get into the next Java file, that is distance converter. So again, this three files lies in the same folder, right? That is ex2, so that the package name remains same for currency converter, distance and time. So you see this for distance converter, I have got the same package name, that is ex2, and I have got the class in the name distance converter. You see that that is the, I have got a method and meter to kilometer, and I'm gonna have a parameter over there, you know, the value will get passed, so that I can divide this one with 1000, so that I'll be getting kilometer. Fine. So we need to convert this one into vice versa, so which means that kilometer to meter I need to find. So I'm gonna just multiply, just copy paste this here and change this. Fine. So over here, so this value should be changed because we are calculating vice versa. So the same thing we are going to apply. So miles to kilometer, so divide by 0.62. Some default values are there, we are going to, you know, and kilometer to mile, and we are going to multiply it. So these are all the simple things to understand, but the program looks lengthy, so you just want to understand, you know, you just want to proceed step by step so that you can understand these things easily. So now two things are done. So one is currency converter and another one is distance converter. So third one is time converter. As given in the problem statement, we need to convert hour to minute and minutes to hour, so and then seconds to hour and hour to second, so these things, right? So again, the package name is ex2 because all these three files lies in the same folder. Okay, so and the class name is time converter. Over here you see this, I have got a method like hour to minute, and again single parameter is passed, so that, you know, we need a value, right? Like how many hours. So if I say 10 hours into 60, so I'll be getting minutes. I'm going to return this minutes, so I'm using return to get out of this method. Okay, so return statement basically will come out of, I mean used to get out of the method. So and we just want to do vice versa, copy paste here, again the same thing, here you are multiplying and divide it and change the value here, because now we are calculating for, you know, minutes to hours. Then the same thing goes over here, and like hour to seconds, and you know, this is a value 3600. So I'm just going to multiply and divide with that. Hope you understood all these things. So now these three things we have developed. So now what is, how to import a package? So what I'm going to do is, you see this, there is a folder called ex2. Within this folder I have created all these files. Fine. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create one more folder. So I have shown all these things in video number 1 and 2, that is how to start with ID, I mean NetBeans ID and all. You just want to right click and, you know, folder, create a folder, and you will be getting this. So now this is in different folder, this is in different folder, exercise2 main package I have created. So my question is, will it work if I import anything from another folder, and then if I call this folder, will it work or what? Definitely it is going to work. Okay, so that is the advantage of packages. And so over here I have got a file name called converter.java. Okay, so I'm just going to open it. It is from different folder, it comes from different folder. So you see this, I have given a package name because the same, this converter.java lies in this folder, right? So it is automatically created, and now I need to import all the defined packages over here. So here, what is the package name? Package ex2. So to import a package, import ex2. So in this way you should follow ex2. You just put a dot, list all the packages which are present in that ex2 folder. Fine. So these three packages we have created, right? Currency converter, distance, and you just select it, right? So in this way you can import all these packages. Hope you understood this line, right? So, and the next thing is I'm gonna accept input from user, like for exchange rate and for distance and time. So we need to pass some value, right, over here, like hours and for exchange rate and all these things. So I'm using scanner over here. We know in exercise number 1 we have used scanner and we have seen how to use scanner, right? So I have got a class here that is in the name converter, and there is a main method. So over here I am declaring few variables, like we need exchange rate, right, and choices. I'm going to use switch case, where because we have different choices over here, like these things. Fine. Either you want to convert dollar to INR or INR to dollar. So you see this, there are 1 2 3 4 and 5 6 choices of here in this currency converter, and you'll be having 4 or 5 here, and the same goes here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make multiple switch cases within that, so that it is very easy to select what you want to actually convert. So I have declared choice 1 2 3 4, sorry, choice and choice 1 2 3, and that is INR, kilometer and hour. So these are all the values which we are going to pass. And if answer equal to y, so which means that after converting one section, for example, now if you have done with currency converter, if you want to continue your program, I'm going to ask whether you want to continue or not. If you press y, then again this options will be displayed. So again you can proceed with a time converter or distance converter. So I'm gonna run the program so that you can understand this better. So over here I'm gonna take a choice, and using scanner I'm gonna take the choice. So here I have defined all these things in first switch case. If so do, in the sense it is going to print all these things, right? This is currency converter and these are the options available. So what do you want to convert? So you need to enter your choice. Okay, the choice is read in choice number 1, I mean this variable, so that it is going to, and you need to enter exchange rate. So once this exchange rate is taken, then I'm going to select again, because we have 6 options, right, for converting euro to INR or INR to euro or whatever it is. So I'm going to pass this choice here, and I have listed all these things in case 1 case 2. So if you select choice 1, then enter dollars. So if I have $100 in my hand, I want to convert this one into Indian rupees. So you are just going to take the value and 100 into, if the value exchange rate is 70, then 100 into 70, that is I'm going to get 7,000 Indian rupees in my hand. Fine. So that is what going to happen, and I have called that method over here, that is dollar to INR, and it is going to print. And if not, it is, I mean after this it is going to break, and based on the choices it is going to work. And I think well about switch case, so fine. And then finally the default value is going to be there, and over here what I have done is, as I said, that I'm going to ask after each and every single conversion whether you want to continue or what. So if in while I have given if answer double equal to y, and then it is going to loop back. Okay, so means which is going to show the same that welcome page, like what do you want to convert and all. So, and again in case 2, so if I'm continuing, and then it is going to display distance conversion, and I have listed all these options here. And again I'm going to ask the user's choice, because we have different conversions over there, right, like meter to kilometer or whatever those things we have. So all these things I have listed here, and the same thing I have followed, like I'm just calling those methods here. Fine. And so now this is done. Again I'm going to ask the user, like you want to continue or not. If yes, it is going to show again this time conversion. Here do, I'm just going to list all these options first, and again I'm going to ask the user choice. If the choice is 1, then it is going to ask for you to convert to minutes, and then you need to enter this, I mean you need to enter hours, so that your hour will get based on your formula it will get multiplied or divided. So which is called over here. So and so based on the choices, these things will happen. And finally you want to, again, if you want to continue or what, if you press no, then it is going to come out of the program, so you will exit out of this whole program. So basically this is um, the main program, which so these are the things we are just defined what should happen. And in this converter.java we have used multiple switch cases, and we have listed all the choices, and we have also imported all these packages. Fine. So now let's run this program. So what I want to run is, so here there is no main method in these things, so it is, I'm just going to run this file, because this is converter.java is having main method. So this is how the output looks like. So first it is displaying enter main menu, and it is displaying currency converter, 3 options available. So if my choice is 2, so it will go to now which one. We have given 3 switch cases, like, right? So choice 1 and 1 2 3, so now it will go to choice 2. So within that it is displaying all these options. Again, if I select, I have 4 options in that, I mean 4 choices. So if I select 3, right, it is going to again case 3 within that, I mean in choice 2, right, within that case 3. So it is going to ask the thing, enter miles to convert to kilometer. For example, 1 mile is this much kilometers, so 1 miles are converted to 1.609 kilometer. Fine. So and now it is asking, do you want to continue, right? Do you want to go to distance conversion menu? So yes or no. If you say no, it is going to come out of this distance converter menu alone. It is not going to come out of the whole program, because we have done if you see that last part of converter.java, we have used one more while over there. So which means that, so for example, if I press Y, and do you want to go out? No. So and do you want to go back to the main menu? I'm gonna say yes. So it is going to display the main menu again, and now my choice is 3. Okay, so and I just want to convert hours to minute, and I'm gonna enter, my choice is 1 now. Fine, I think you can see this. Yeah, and enter hours to convert minutes. So for example 2 hours, so which is going to say 120 minutes. And do you want to go to time conversion? Again, if I say yes, so it is going to show the time conversion menu again, so I can do some other conversion. Fine. So hope you understood how this program is going through. And enter seconds to, let's say, this many seconds to hours, and it is going to say 1 point, it is considered as 4.2 seconds, so converted to 1. Okay, I think there is I think it read something wrong. So okay, so I'm gonna no, I'm going to say no, I don't want to continue. So it came out of the program. So this is how the program works. Just check over here if there is any issue with this. Yeah, and hope you understood this program, and try this one. I have given the GitHub link so that you can download the raw code, so that you can simply run and compile. You can do some changes, right? No need to type this much of code. So do please check my GitHub link. And right now I'm going to show you, as I said, that the task for you guys is that write a Java program to perform calculated operations such as like add, multiply, divide, subtraction using switch case, as we have done in exercise number 2. And you need to accept number 1 and number 2 inputs, like 2 numbers, you are going to A and B, something like that. And even choice you need to accept from user. Okay, so for that you need to use scanner. So try this one and let me know in the comment section. And I have given the Viva questions answers for exercise number 1, so which goes like this. Alright, so you can see all these things. I think you just pause the video and go through all these answers, and if you have got any queries, do let me know in the comment section. And this is, yeah, I think by mistake I have given it as loop, right? I mean in the question here I have changed this. And so these are all the answers for exercise 1 Viva questions. Pause the video and go through all these things. Fine. And for exercise number 2, I have got a task and Viva questions for you. So these are all the questions which can be expected from exercise number 2 for Viva, and you need to understand why we are using equal and double equal, what is dot character at, dot next double versus next int, and what are the differences. So go through all these things. I'll be revealing all these answers in the next video. Hope you like this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, do share with your friends, and if you have got any queries or suggestions, do let me know in the comment section. I'm happy to assist you guys. Thank you, and thanks for watching the video.